Arrived at Plas Newydd in Anglesey near Menia Bridge, and everyone's got the same idea as me. It's not an indoor day today. Cloudless sky, temperatures up probably into the 70s. Hopefully I'll remember where I parked. There's no marked parking spaces. Okay, the house is open till 3:30, and the garden's open till 5. Admission £12 per adult. I think I'm there. So it's a bit of a walk actually, just to get to the house over here, and then there's that's what one reason I came was have a walk around the extensive garden. All right. My ticket, and there might be a bit of an audio problem with this today, because it's quite breezy, which will kind of be nice later on, because it's kind of supposed to warm up quite a bit. And what I'll do before, well, that's not the house there. Let's see, where is the house? Have I gone the wrong way? Well, what I'll do, I'll just go over and see an ancient burial chamber over there. Okay, there's an interesting building there. I don't know what, I'll look on the map and identify it. As I have been here before, but it was a few years ago before I started taking videos. Okay, there's the burial chamber. And it's quite an impressive one as burial chambers go. And there's no information placard here. Well, it is on private property. Well, I presume this now belongs to the National Trust. It was one time all part of the parkland for the aristocrat that lived here. Okay, there it is. I like it. It's that's an excellent burial chamber there. You can see what kind of a day it is and why everyone's come out with taking the family. This is the end of the summer holidays for most kids, so it hasn't been much of a summer really. Cromlech over there, and this impressive building is actually, just looked it up, the stables. Yeah. Okay, so I'll walk now towards the house, but I want to get away from all the crowds. This is big enough, this place. Well, most people are going towards the house. So there is elbow room here. Here it's, and of course it's landscaped gardens, and there's the Menai Straits down there. So it's a fantastic place, as if you're an aristocrat, to put your mansion up. Stables, an impressive building. It is privately. It's privately owned. It's separate from National Trust. Of course, what I like about these landscaped gardens that once belonged to the aristocracy, they're fantastic places if you like trees. But look at that. Yeah, perfect. Sunshine up there. Okay, there's the house overlooking the Menai Strait. Okay, we've just entered the house. And there'll be a lot of pictures here. I think that's a Van Dyck right there. That's the Duchess of Buckingham, 1603 to 1649. Passed away. She wasn't too elderly when she passed away. All right. Just gone up the staircase. There's this nice chandelier. That's a portrait of George IV holding his sword. That looks like Henry VIII up there. That was the sport of the aristocracy, horse riding, ready to go on their fox hunting expeditions. And that one there is the Earl of Oxbridge. He was the owner of this house in the Victorian days. Okay. This is the view from the upstairs bedroom window. And over there in the distance, I'll just zoom in on it. The statue to the Marquess of Angelsey. Is that?
I'll need to show from here.
Sweet bathroom. There's the commode. But these are, of course, this was, I think, bought by the National Trust in 1976. So some of the features have been retained from the olden days. Looks like portraits of the Rogues Gallery. And that was the job of the ladies, the aristocratic ladies, was to keep the family line going. All right. What's this? Another bedroom? No, another bathroom. Yeah. Well, these aren't, of course, too old. These fixtures look like basically Victorian fixtures. Okay, with the just calf left the bathroom, and this is looks like one of the main bedrooms. Four-poster. Lady Anglesey's bedroom. Bedroom here. Well, look at that four-poster there. Okay, there's possibly one of Her Majesty's or His Majesty's warships. It looks like it's anchored outside Gibraltar. Just came down that spiral staircases. Don't know how the aristocracy managed when they, well, they probably had servants to carry them down. But this is the book room. Apparently the last owner, last Marquess of Angelsey, who owned this property, I think he, what was it, when did he pass away? I think probably 1976, I'll look it up. But this was probably his favourite room. It's been left in the same condition that it was when he died. And well, he's certainly an extensive book collector. Let's see, Charger. Okay, he's got the just to make sure he keeps up the skills for mounted warfare. Right. Alright. Of course I don't really know. I'm just going I didn't do any much research. I did look up a little bit of research on this property, but as I don't often come around these big houses, let's see. Yeah, fantastic places though. So of course how the very rich lived in their day, and of course they still do. They are said there's not so many of them that live in these big houses anyway. Henry Paget in the 18th century. That's one of the Paget family owned this house for quite a number of generations, I believe. I think this is a famous painting. I think it's one of the longest murals ever painted by a guy named Whistler. And yeah, optical illusion. There's a cabinet devoted to the Duke of Wellington, and one of the Marquesses of Angelsey apparently lost a leg in that Battle of Waterloo, of course, of which Wellington is mainly famous for. Look at the size of that tree. I think it's just a maple tree. Christ, that's the biggest maple tree I think I've ever seen. Okay, I'm on my way now. It's just over half a mile from the house to the rhododendron garden. So it's a little bit of a walk, but well, that's what I came here mainly. I wanted to see the house, but mainly to see the garden, I think. And of course, it's a very, very popular place for families to come, because I think they don't bother to go in the house. They just come here to picnic. It's a park, basically, and I presume they're all National Trust members. Now that's an example of that disease that's affecting the ash trees. I think they're trying to save what's left of the ash tree by cutting off the diseased limbs. So that's a shame. Bit of exercise. This walk is the path split back just a couple 100 yards back. There's a lower path, so I don't know which path leads to the rhododendron garden. I think it's this one. Sizable beech tree. Okay, continuing up on the path leading to this rhododendron garden. This rhododendron garden can't be too far ahead. It feels like I've already gone over half a mile since I left the house, the big house. But no sign of it yet though. Yeah, I'm searching for this road. The path splits here, so I'm not sure which one to take. I'll take the lower one. Oh, there's a nice seat there. I'm looking for a place to have a break. Okay, yeah, the time to come to a rhododendron garden, of course, is in the spring, when they're all out in flower. And of course they will spread all over. Look at the size of that tree there. What's that, a Douglas fir? Pretty sizable. Yeah, they spread all over. This can spread all over, well, all over the mountains. So a few years ago they made the local council, I think, made a determined effort to get rid of them. Big mature trees around here. There's the rhododendrons, but of course no flowers on them. Now I don't know how to identify. I mean, one or two of these might be elms, but I don't know how to identify them. Okay, now if there is a bench around here somewhere, I'll talk of the devil. Here's one right here. So well, it's in the shade, but I'll have a break here. That one's been topped. This is a kind of a little oasis away from the main part of the park where everyone gathers. There's no one here at the moment, and it's well, great if you like trees. Okay, there's another little seat there. That one's in the sun. Yeah, okay, so hopefully I'm going the right way here. Quite an extensive rhododendron garden. Say whether this is a dead end or what. Probably is. So what I'll do now, I'll retrace my steps because I've got to watch my time. I think it closes at 5:30, and must have been here, well, maybe about 3 hours. And maybe, well, I'll check. I've still got plenty of time, but I want to explore the other end of the park. Leaving the woodland. I think that was a good 1.5 mile round trip, maybe more. to the rhododendron garden, and yeah. Nice to be out in the sunshine again though. There's the big house up there. Okay, these cannons here, I never meant to defend this big house up here, but they were taken from another fort at the end of the far end of the Menai Straits, Fort Bellin. I've been there, got it on video. These were cannons put in to well, defend against American raiders during the American War of no, the 1812, yeah, the American War of 1812. No, I think it was the War of, you know, War of Independence, America. Yeah, there were raiders coming around the coast here from the States. Okay. Before I go any further, I think I'll have a break here and climb back up to the other side of the house and have a coffee and a scone if there weren't available. Okay, that's no good. A long line, a long queue for the coffee and ice cream. Continue the woods, a beautiful place of course, and of course I've come on probably one of the best days, in this neck of the woods anyway, one of the best days of, well, of the summer I would say. We did have a few nice days, dotted here and there. Got a bit of a flea here. I mean, that's private property down. There's no notice saying it's private. The Conway Centre. I was looking for a possibility of getting a coffee down there, but of course it's... Alright, so I'll just walk to the other end of the park and go on what charge is left in the batteries. This end of the park is much better for, well, you've got the tarmac footpaths for a start. Look at these trees here, a line of trees. What kind of trees are those? Yeah. I've left the tarmac footpaths and the western end of the park is like the eastern end of the park, wild woodland basically. So I'll just walk along here a little bit further and then return. Okay, the path ends at this bird hide here, right in here. Okay, start retracing my steps now. Just climbed up the hillside on a fairly rough, well, you know, no problem, path up the hillside about 100 feet, and got to this point here. That's a nice bench. I want a coffee. I'll have to go back to the big house or the entrance, and I think they close at 4 o'clock. Must be getting not too far off that time now. Well, no problem. It's just yeah, there's no hurry, right? Nice to have breaks, frequent breaks on these outings. I'm walking along the edge of the park here. There's an open field to my left, and I think you'll can see a viewpoint. There's supposed to be a chambered cairn in that field in the left, but of course I think I can see some kind of a mound there. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a is the actual chambered cairn. Probably not. That might be the chambered cairn there. There's some kind of looks like some kind of an entrance there. But it's on private land, so there's no access to it. Okay, look at that, completely cloudless sky. Oops, I've just come along, and I think the park continues up there. There's a further woodland up there, but I'll call it a day. It's about well, it's quarter past 4, so you've been over close to an hour and a half's drive back home. So I'll go back to the car park now, and if the cafe's still open, I'll have a cup of coffee before I leave. But this park, Plas Newydd, is well worth visiting. It's a beautiful place, and you can see how extensive it is way back there, right? All nice manicured lawn. Okay, so I'm just walking up here across this extensive lawn, because I believe there's a tree house here, just to the left. Tree there, been there for centuries probably. Is that a cedar? Okay, the house just is behind that hedge, but you can see the Snowdonia Mountains behind. Oh, a whole lot of them here. I think they're cedars. Worked out nicely, the cafe was still open. Just behind me. The cafe inside there. That was an excellent coffee and scone. Okay, so that was a good day out. The only thing I don't like is the driving in heavy traffic. So at this end of the journey, I wasn't too familiar with the road layout, but an enjoyable day. Okay, so my car is parked somewhere around here. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.